Come on. Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, and you guys, episode 34 of the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire MonoBug Egglocke. We still rocking, we still rolling with the MonoBug Egglocke, guys. I hope you guys are excited. If you guys missed the last episode, make sure you check out the annotation on the screen or the link in the description. I'm gonna change the layout here in just a moment, and I want you guys to make sure you guys watch that, because stuff goes down and I don't want to spoil it. So spoilers are coming right now. No layout change, we made it. We made it again. It's kind of funny actually, because we still haven't lost anything, but we were so close on the last episode, guys. That was the closest we've been in a long time, and I think had we lost Redemption there, the playthrough would have just crumbled to pieces. So I'm very, very glad personally that we were able to make it through that episode. And as always, guys, on this episode, guys, if you could continue to show your support and mash that like button for me, guys, that would be absolutely wonderful. We've been able to hit 1,000 likes on every single episode on this series so far, and the support is absolutely phenomenal, guys. Thank you so much for your continued support. So if you are enjoying this series, you like me, you like aDrive Army, all that good stuff, I want to see you guys mash this like button all the way to 1,000 likes. You guys can bug buzz it, X-Scissor, you know the deal by now. And we do have a question of the day today too, which I think is a pretty cool topic, and I'm very curious to hear your perceptions in the comment section below. But what do you guys think about legendary Pokemon having the ability to Mega Evolve or Prime Evolve in the case of Kyogre and things like that? And the reason why I bring this up is because basically, you know, Rayquaza has this like crazy evolution thing, and then you got Pokemon like Kyogre and stuff like that, and I just am not a huge fan of the fact that they can Mega Evolve personally. I'm an astronaut, and I just never really liked it. I thought it was kind of like such a lame thing, but that's just my opinion. You guys can let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section below. So anyway, let's talk to this girl here, see if she'll let us through. You must be Bugcatcher. Mr. Steven Stone said he was expecting you. This way, please. So we're gonna get right through here, right upstairs, and go talk to Steven Stone because there's some serious drama going down. Professor Cosmo, if I may interrupt you. Ah, Bugcatcher, thank you for coming. And you brought the Meteorite Shard with you. Well done. I was rather surprised to learn that you knew the professor. You really do seem to make connections everywhere where you go. Now then, Professor, could I ask you to explain once more about the current path? Indeed, come this way. So you're gonna tell us all about this meteorite. They got some really fancy TV screens that aren't moving at all, but I imagine that you heard some of the situation that President Stone explained already. Our current plan involves using the infinity energy within our rocket, combined with the life energy of humans found in keystones. We'll start off by artificially replacing the massive energy that is triggered at the time of Mega Evolution. We'll fire the energy produced from our rocket into space, and then create a warp hole. And then by creating a warp hole in the path of the incoming meteoroid, we're hoping we're able to transport it very far away from here. As a matter of fact, this technology already exists and has been incorporated in some of our commonly used devices. I think you know what I mean. Those panels that spin you about and then you come out, warp to another spot like the Team Aqua hideout. I imagine you've stepped on a few. So that's basically what we're trying to do. We're trying to link the warp holes. We've named it a link cable, which is kind of funny because we used to trade with link cables, guys. If you remember way back in the day, if you're a little older like myself, you played Red and Blue and you had a link cable, and if you remember that commercial where they're on the bus, I hope you guys remember this commercial, like the first US commercial for Pokemon, I think. They had like this bus and the bus driver was driving and all these little Pokemon are like running across the street or whatever, like across the link cables. That was really cool. So we need more energy than originally anticipated to control the link cable properly. I'm sorry to ask this, but with one more Meteorite Shard, I have to get another one. I just got one. And then Zinnia just breaks in here. Nice. So this is the heart of the famous space center everyone talks about. Pretty impressive, huh, Aster? Hey, wait, you can't get here. Excuse me, young lady, you can't just let yourself in here. Oh, where's the harm in it? Don't be such a stick in the mud. I think I was supposed to sing that. How do I sing that? I have no idea. Whatever. What? Who are you? You're no sightseer. I felt like I'm in Skyrim. Who are you? Oh, me? Well, we do seem to keep running into one another. You're a busy boy, Bugcatcher. Whoa, what do you do? Who are you? What are you doing here? Me? I'm Zinnia, just your regular old tourist, nothing more. Dreaming of taking a little trip into space. Oh, I see. So this is what comes of human technology and of hope and blood and sweat and tears and, well, the list gets kind of long and boring, but it contains everything, huh? I know all about it. About just what kind of energy you're using to fuel this rocket thing. The abominable technology humanity first thought of 3,000 years ago. What up, Z? Or AZ? So you're once again planning to claim that this is best for humanity, or best for the whole darn world. It's a snap of your fingers to repeat the sins of the past. Worse, if what I overheard is true, this time you're about to commit an error more abominable than before. Would you rather we sit here wringing our hands waiting for that meteorite to strike us? What's up with that? You're a pretty simple guy for a former Pokemon League champion. Then I guess I'll hang my hopes on what our current champion will have to say. So how about it, Bugcatcher? What do you think? Do you have some better idea? I've got nothing. Really? Too bad. Guess I was expecting more than I should have from you. Hey, that's fine though. That's pretty normal. Look, I'm not here to criticize the way you guys are looking at this, but I want to be sure you've thought this through well and good. You know, there are necessary sacrifices and there are unnecessary sacrifices. What a disappointment. This is the best you could do with all your knowledge and technology? Instead of trying to think of something out of nothing, you'd rather repeat the mistakes of the past straight up? No, you're gonna add mistakes on top. That really takes the cake. You guys need some imagination. Oops. But you were all in the middle of a conversation or something, right? Sorry about that. I guess we'll just let ourselves out. Come on, Aster. So she just gives us the business. So this is kind of cool how they tie it back into X and Y. I definitely think that's cool. Who was that woman? And the way she spoke to us. It's almost as if she came here for some kind of confirmation. And yet, I feel as though I should know her from somewhere. Professor, forgive me. I believe you were trying to tell us before that woman interrupted us. Yes. You see, in order to complete the warp hole, we need to get another Meteor Shard, an extremely pure one. Then we should head to Granite Cave once again. No, that kind of Meteor Shard we need this time can only be found in Meteor Falls. Meteor Falls! I see, perhaps we will learn something there. I will head to Meteor Falls at once. Follow as soon as you're ready. I feel like we might discover even more than a Meteor Shard there. Well, I guess we're headed to the Meteor Falls then. Let's go! On our way to Meteor Falls, yeah. I'm debating on whether I should grab Buzzkill right now, just to have it in the party, but I feel like everything else is kind of good right now, so we'll just leave it out. Let me just see if we're like, yeah, Buzzkill is definitely our lowest level. Actually, it's like close to some of the other ones, so I guess we'll keep it what we're rocking with here. I have to go to Meteor Falls, which I think is right here, yeah. So we're gonna fly our way to Meteor Falls here, and we're gonna find out what's going on inside this cave. We need to get a pure Meteorite Shard. We already got one Meteorite Shard, but I guess we have to get another one. Because, I don't know, they didn't tell us that. There's a loophole there. So, let's go here. We're gonna go to Meteor Falls and see what's going on. And hopefully someone will meet us here nearby. Or not. So maybe we should just go up this waterfall. That seems like a good idea. What do you guys think? I think it's a great idea. Let's go up the waterfall and see what happens. I don't know if we have to go like deep in the cave. I actually don't know where in Meteor Falls we have to go. But we were just there, so maybe we'll find them somewhere. There's probably a lot of trainers I haven't faced in here. I might have to cut and figure out where to go, because I have no idea where we're supposed to go inside Meteor Falls. Well, there's a dragon trainer, but we're going to just body these guys. Can I just avoid him? Because, like, we're totally just going to destroy him. I'm going to try to go to the final room, I think. Like, the last room in Meteor Falls, because I feel like that's where we should go, maybe? I actually don't know where we're supposed to go. Let me cut this video really quick, guys, while I try to figure out where I'm supposed to go inside Meteor Falls. I have no idea. So I'll be right back. Let me cut the video, and let me see where we're supposed to be inside Meteor Falls. Alright guys, I think we're actually headed towards the right direction here. I did just take down one guy with Skippy, but that's fine. We're gonna keep things rolling here, and I believe we're about to take on the right people, so, or we're headed in the right direction at least, and there's a double battle here, so I figured I'd let you guys watch this double battle, and we'll see how it goes. These people have been married for 50 years, and they said that nothing can break their bond of matrimony, so looks like they got Medicham and Hariyama, which is a little bit scary, especially the Hariyama. But we'll see. I have Amethyst, which probably shouldn't be staying in here, so I'm probably going to swap Amethyst out. And I'm probably going to want to swap Skippy out, too, to be perfectly honest. So let's go straight up for that Volt Switch here against the Medicham, and then I'm just going to get the heck out of here with him. And we'll go into, I think Pierce By is probably a good switch for the Amethyst, just because I don't want to take a crit Psycho Cut, just because it's a high crit move, and I think we should be able to do some damage to the Medicham here. So let's Volt Switch the heck out of here, do some damage to it. It is a lower level than us, which is nice. We should be able to get out of here, and then I think we could just go into, let's go into Redemption here. I think Redemption should be fine. Unless Hariyama's got like Fire Punch, in which case we're in a lot of trouble. He's gonna do Power Trick. I don't even know what that does. I think it switches his attacks. His attack and defense could switch. Go for Seismic Toss, which is a set move. It's gonna do 47 damage to us, I believe. So that's actually did probably a decent amount, but that's okay. I think what we could do here is let's just go for the Mega, and we will go for the X Scissor on the Metacham to finish that thing off. And then I'm gonna go for the Mega Horn on the Hariyama, and that should hopefully knock it down, I would imagine. I'm hopeful here. Pessimistically optimistic? No, that's not. Cautiously optimistic. X Scissor is gonna knock out the Metacham, which is nice. So that eliminates one of the 2 threats. That's the one thing about double battles. If there's only 2 Pokemon, it's like you just double team one of them, get rid of it, and then you're good. Because then, you know, most of the time the other one is not gonna be able to take out your Pokemon in one hit. Skippy wants to learn Discharge. I'm gonna pass because I like Electro. No, well, no. Actually, I want Discharge over Electro Ball. That's a better move. Thunderbolt's obviously better, but the Para Chance is nice, so we could end up using that. Could come in handy. Let's go for close combat here. I'm curious to see how much this does. Not too much. We're in good shape. So he gets the defense drop as well, so this Mega Horn should knock him out, especially after the defense drop. That doesn't. It comes close, though. But that's fine. An X Scissor will knock him out. So we can just X Scissor and Mega Horn, and that's going to be it for the heart. He's got Endure, which is fine. We'll hit him twice. It's fine. These things are, I hate when they do that. I hate when the AI like does stuff like that. That's okay. Mega Horn will come in, that'll knock him out. No big, oh, it doesn't work because he's got Endure. That's interesting. I thought it only endured one of the hits, but okay. This time guys, for sure. There we go. He went for Endure again, you cheeky Hariyama. Well, I feel bad because these people, like I said, were together for 50 years and they just lost in a Pokemon battle. So I guess their Zen wasn't quite what they thought it was. I don't know. But old couple John and Jay. John and Jay, that's funny. They're gonna go down. So let's just make sure Redemption is like back to full, because I don't know if we have a battle coming up or anything like that. And I do want to just be safe. Let's just be safe. Safe than sorry. And I think up here is where we need to go. Yeah, it looks like it is. So we found Steven again. Bugcatcher, we have the Meteorite Shard. And as I have come to understand many things as I suspected might happen, allow me to introduce you. The honorable lady you see before you is the descendant of the Draconids. Yes, I am one of the Draconid people. One of the ancient folk tasked with passing down the knowledge of Mega Evolution with the great lore of Lord Rayquaza, who was the beginning of all. Since long times ago, Hoenn has repeatedly suffered great disasters. At times, the destruction took the form out of the huge meteoroid, which fell upon our land from distant space. At other times, the primal reversions of our own super ancient Pokemon brought us to the brink of destruction. Each time, the Lord Rayquaza has saved us from doom. The chosen lore keeper, standing before a stone that shone with rainbow light, offered up a wish to the Great One, and Lord Rayquaza's body was suffused with a brilliant light and transformed. In its transformed state, Rayquaza's power is more devastating than ever before, overcoming even the super ancient Pokemon with all their primal power. A rainbow-colored stone, an invocation from the lore keeper, and a Rayquaza unlike anyone ever seen. I see, it does resemble what we know of the process of Mega Evolution. Yes, it does indeed. A Pokemon, a person, and a stone of power, the bonds that tie them all together. The transformation of Pokemon that occurs as a result of this phenomenon was called Mega Evolution by later peoples. So the mechanism for Mega Evolution was discovered as a result of the first meeting between humanity and Rayquaza. But I have one last question. That lore keeper you spoke of. The lore keeper is the one who has inherited the knowledge and power to summon Lord Rayquaza while disaster imperils this world. The true lore keeper of our current generation is the one called Zinnia. The disaster that now approaches our planet, as it twice before, Zinnia has been trying for some time to avert it in her own way. To draw Lord Rayquaza to our sphere, she joined a certain organization that sought to revive the super ancient Pokemon. She taught them the secrets needed to bring back these threats and summon the great dragon itself. And now it seems she travels the land scouring the world for keystones. So it was true. As I had suspected, that woman who appeared at the Space Center was one of the Draconids, but I never dreamed she was involved in attempting the revival of the super ancient Pokemon. In full knowledge of the world, of the power they held, fully understanding that terrible changes they would wreak upon this world, still she helped bring that situation about. Did she give us any thought to the many people in Pokemon whose lives were put at grave risk by her actions? Could she accept the inevitable sacrifice of so many lives in order to protect the planet from the coming meteoroid? Balance must rule the world. History is doomed to repeat itself. While other people have overcome many disasters in the past, it was always thought great sacrifice. Yet as we have continued to struggle to some peace for years, we have I don't know what she said. This is how we protected this world upon which we now live. People, Pokemon, all nature, and yes, even you. I do not exactly know what you plan to do, but do you believe that you were not sacrificing anything for your own protection? Zinnia will follow her convictions until the very end, even knowing the sacrifices that they will require, even if the sacrificial blade is leveled at her own heart. So she's willing to sacrifice herself to save the world, basically. That's what she's saying. What is this? This vague sense of apprehension, and my intuition has often proven true. I am going back to Rustboro. First, I have to get back to Devon. Who's this Devon? So I think that's it. So we need to, the silver-haired dreamboat said he was headed back to Rustboro. So that's where we're gonna go, guys. We're gonna head right back to Rustboro, and that is where I'm gonna leave you guys on this episode. There's a Megastone I just went by. I didn't even know there was a Megastone there. Oh well, I don't need it right now. It's probably not one for bug types, so that's fine. We're gonna work our way out of this cave, and we're gonna pick up next episode in Rustboro City, guys. I hope you guys are stoked. If you guys did enjoy this episode of the Alpha Sapphire MonoBug Egglocke, I need you guys to mash that like button for me. Over 1,000 likes, guys. I know this is a bit shorter of an episode, and I do apologize for that. But the reason being is it is a holiday weekend. This weekend in the United States, we have the 4th of July, and then the day after, and so on and so forth. And I am truthfully a bit crunched for time here to try to get all my recordings and everything done. I'm just gonna be straight up with you guys. So I hope you guys don't mind the shorter recording-ish. And I've done my best to try to maintain a daily upload schedule on this, and I will continue to try to do that. But it is going to be a bit more challenging over the next few days just because of the holiday and stuff like that. I do have a couple other things going on, so don't be too surprised if you see a day or two gap in this series. I hope you guys don't hate me too much for that. But that is going to be it for me, guys. I do appreciate your support. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. I'm getting out of here. Peace.